Hello, everyone. This is Dale Howard, the Director of Education for Progility. It is my pleasure to welcome you to our Progility On Demand webinar series on tips and tricks for using Microsoft Project more effectively. In our first set of tips and tricks, we will show you how to use a simple method to enter task progress in your projects. Many users of Microsoft Project, both new users and experienced users alike, need to use a simple method for entering task progress in their project schedules. The absolute simplest method of all is the percent complete method. But the trouble with using percent complete only is it doesn't tell you if the task started or finished, early or late. So there's no date sensitivity there. Instead, we at Progility recommend what we call the enhanced percent complete method, which we believe will give you more valuable tracking information. So here's how to set up and use our recommended enhanced percent complete method of tracking. First, apply the Gantt chart view. Then click the View tab to display the View ribbon. In the Data section of the ribbon, click the Tables Pick list and apply the Tracking table. Widen the task name column if you need to, then drag the split bar almost all the way over to the right. The order of columns we recommend for this enhanced tracking method will be this. First column will be actual start, but the second column needs to be percent complete, so we need to move it. So I'll click the column header, then let go of the mouse button, then I'll click and hold, and I'll drag the column until the insertion point is immediately to the right of the actual start column. Then go ahead and widen percent complete. To the right of the percent complete column, we recommend you include the remaining duration column. So I'll click the column header, release the mouse button, click and hold to grab the column, then drag it to the left and drop it to the right of the percent complete column. And then again, go ahead and widen the remaining duration column. Then the next column you want is actual finish. These other four columns to the right are not needed at all. So you can highlight them, right mouse click, and choose Hide Column on the shortcut menu. Then drag the split bar over to the right edge of the actual finish column. During each reporting period, when you meet with your team members to ask them for their task progress, the questions you will ask your team members will include the following. What day did you actually start on the task? How far done are you as a percentage? If you're not done, how many days do you think you have left? And if you finished, what day did you actually finish? So let me show you how this works. During the week of January the 2nd, we asked Mickey Cobb, what day did you actually start on the task order server? She reported to us January the 3rd as planned. We asked her, how far done are you? She said, I'm finished. When a team member says, I'm finished, navigate immediately to the actual finish column and ask them, what day did you actually finish? Mickey said she finished on the 4th. So I'll go ahead and enter her actual finish date, and that task is marked as done. On the task setup test training server, we asked Mickey Cobb the same questions. What day did you actually start? She said she didn't actually get started till the 4th. So we'll put in January 4th, and notice how the Gantt bar just moved. We asked her, how far done are you? And she said, I'm finished. So we'll jump again to the actual finish column. We ask her, what day did you actually finish? She said, I didn't actually finish until Friday the 7th. So we'll go ahead and enter Friday the 7th in the actual finish column, and notice how the Gantt bar grows to a 4-day duration. Because we're doing bi-weekly team meetings, we asked Ruth Andrews about her task progress on the Task Create Training Module 01. Ruth indicated that she did start on January 10th as expected. So we'll put in that start date. We asked her, how far done are you? She said that she only got 2 days of work done and then called in sick the rest of the week. So she is 40% completed. So we'll just enter 40%. Then we ask her, how many days of work do you think you have left to complete this task? She said when she started the work, she discovered that the estimate was too low, and she thinks she actually has 5 days left. So we'll change the remaining duration to 5. Watch the Gantt bar grow over on the right. So that's the simple method of tracking progress that we at Progility recommend you use in your own projects. In our second set of tips and tricks, we will show you how to display the status date grid line in the Gantt chart view. After manually entering task progress into your Microsoft project schedule, you're now ready to set the status date and then to reschedule incomplete work from the past into the current reporting period. The status date, by the way, should always represent the last day of the previous reporting period. In my example project, this green vertical line you see on the screen is Monday, January 17th, which represents the current date. The status date, therefore, would be Friday of the previous week, which should be Friday, January the 14th. To set the status date for the project is very easy. Click the Project tab to display the project ribbon, and in the Status section, go to the Status Date button. When you click the button, Microsoft Project displays the Status Date dialog. All you need to do is select or manually enter the date you're looking for, so I'll go ahead and put in 1/14 and click OK. Now, unfortunately, nothing appears on the screen to tell you that you just set the status date. I would really like it if we could have a red dashed line running right down here, right along the edge of Friday, to let me know that I've correctly set the status date. So the trick I want to show you is how to display the status date as a grid line in the Gantt chart view. So here's how to do that. Click the Format tab to go to the Format ribbon. Over on the far left end, click the Grid Lines Pick List button and select Grid Lines. In the Grid Lines dialog, you'll notice a line to change list over on the left. If you scroll all the way to the bottom, though, and select Status Date, you'll discover there's nothing. There's no status date grid line. So do the following. Click the type, pick List, and select the bottom item. Even though it looks like dash dot, the truth is it'll generate a very nice dashed line on your screen. And then for the color, you probably want it to really stand out, so my personal preference is red. When I click OK, there it is. Now you can see the status date has been set for my project, set correctly as the Friday of the previous reporting period. Has this webinar generated interest in our services and solutions? If so, please contact Sarah Howard using the contact information shown on this slide. Also, don't forget to visit our website and our blog page as well. Thanks for watching our on-demand webinar today.